Hello and girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today is going to be how do they see you? How do they perceive you? Okay, it doesn't have to be you in a sense like you know yourself better than anybody else, but what do they perceive in you? How do they see you? Okay, so two pile, and I'm fighting with the cards already. Okay, never mind. Okay, so pile number one, pile number two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so how do they perceive you? Okay, so Ace of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands. Interesting. Well, actually, they see you as someone very clear cut. You're kind of black or white kind of thing. You don't do like gray, you don't do kind of magnolia neither. You kind of like whoosh. And also, you're not afraid of going for things. You know, if you have an idea, you kind of go and get it. You know, you just don't spend Christmas over this. You just go and do it. Well, I think they see that you made a decision and you could have been, you know, staying in your own kind of vibe, or maybe with a relationship, or take a gamble with them. You, at the moment, you kind of like, you know, you're not sure, but what happened, you still have that choice to make, or you're waiting on them maybe to react, to do what needs to be done for you to be able to make that decision. You kind of still as a kind of a position of standby. You don't know what you're going to be doing, but it's not your kind of thing. Normally you're very like black or white, and on this subject, which is them, you kind of not quite sure what to think. You're hesitating to actually go anywhere. In that sense, you're stagnating, and that is not your style. Okay, so let's have more details about the situation. Yeah, they think that you might still have limiting belief when it comes to love, or them particularly, or simply yourself. Maybe you see yourself a certain way, and you know, whatever, it can be due to your past experience, some trauma, so whatever, your life, and therefore you just see, well, you know, I'm going to get to that level, I'm not going to reach for the stars because no, it's not going to happen, it's not what I do. Or you don't think that, you know, there's any potential really long term with that person. You think, well, that all they want is a piece of me and they're never going to commit. But maybe you're right. Okay, so they think that you might expect them or wait for them to move forward, to rush towards you. Again, this idea of holding on to your foundation. They know that you really rebuilt yourself. You're stronger than ever. You had to rebuild your foundation because it kind of like put you out of balance, and therefore now they can see that you're strong. You know where you are all about, and yeah, you will go further and higher with them if you can see a potential. Yeah, there is potential indeed, because there's a capacity here to actually move towards, you know, to cruise really, to go through maybe some turbulent water is true, but to go to harmony. And at the end of the day, they see you becoming more and more at peace, serene, and also rebuilding yourself. So maybe you're going to leave them behind, and that's what they see. They see that at the end of the day, you moving forward in your life, you rebuild. You waited for a while for them to react, to do something, to do the right thing, maybe to say what they felt, but they didn't. So you carry on, you keep moving, you rebuild your base, you rebuild your foundation, and then you keep flying. Unless they become, you know, that emperor, person who gets things done. But maybe it's just you who become again that person, strong, independent. You don't need to wait for anybody. You get things done by yourself because that's who you are. No fluffing around. I like it. Yeah, shake it. You know. Yes, absolutely. So that's how they perceive you. That they probably missed an opportunity, obviously. So let's have a look. Pile number 2 now. How do they perceive you? Doesn't mean it's you, but that's how they see you. The Tower, the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Holy Mother of God. I'm loving it. Oof. Well, they perceive you as, wow, a tower moment in their life. You know, you just came with a big bang, you know, like, wow, okay, that was something that is a moment in their life they will never forget, because that really shake the boat, that make them wonder about their own life, about their own stability. They just like, maybe they had love at first sight for you, and it was like, Holy Mother of God. So yes, when you enter a room, people remember, they can feel your vibe for sure. But what they see as well, perceive, is someone who has a lot of love to give, but protecting your heart very carefully, because maybe you don't trust them, or maybe because, well, you've been around in life, you know what it is, so you're not going to kind of jump in the air just because someone is nice to you, you know, just like, whoa, chill out, okay? And then the Queen of Swords, definitely, they see you as someone that can be really tough, very cutting. If you have to leave a country, leave somebody, leave a job, bring it on, that you are not scared to do so. So they see you as very powerful. Let's have more information and more cards. So yes, maybe they thought that, yes, maybe they think that you took maybe a bit too much, and sometimes you take too much on. Maybe you do too much work, or you trust too much, and maybe that's something you have to obviously adjust. They see you as someone who's not afraid to go forward, and when you feel it's right, you're not afraid to, as I say, just leave a country, do things like that. You know, if you need to go tomorrow, you go tomorrow, and so be it. You know, if you don't have much prepared, doesn't really matter, because you're moving forward, you go for things. You're a kind of person who go and get stuff, and that's it. They see you as someone who were part of his destiny. You are part of like one of the dots, you know, who are in alignment, and which are in alignment for the destiny to, be. And so they see you as someone very powerful, someone very committed, someone who shine bright, definitely shine bright. And yes, maybe they see you being a bit procrastinating when it comes to them. And it's not your personality. No, personality is more like, boom, you go for this. And with them, you kind of like, not sure, kind of, or maybe you were daydreaming about what could have been, what the potential could have been of the situation. But they see you very happy, with a lot of energy, very giggling, very, I know. And also, like, they can be free to be themselves, because someone who will judge anybody, because you're kind of a kid, you're just, okay, whatever, we go and play together, doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter, whatever. They don't, you don't care, you just want to have fun. And they see you as someone very happy bunny kind of energy, okay, but very energetic, very full of vibe, full of color, full of very vibrant. Yeah, so they also see you maybe as someone leaving them in the cold, because, well, maybe they deserve to be in the cold for some reason. And yes, you decide to cut them off, really, in some ways, and you hold on to your own way. They also know that you can change your perspective if you proven otherwise. So they know it's up to them to prove themselves, because you're not afraid to cut them totally. And if they prove themselves, then maybe you might rethink. But until then, yes, they definitely see you as someone that could be, the soulmate. Someone definitely very important in their life. They know, definitely. But also there was a possibility as well of they may be in third party, excuse me, and they were maybe in a position where they couldn't really express. At the end of the day, you're someone who has a lot of network around, you like to celebrate, to party, that kind of thing. So yeah, they think as well, they perceive you as refusing their offer, or maybe you already refused their offer because there was a third party situation, because you were hurt, and they know that they hurt you because of that. But they really hope that you will start a story maybe with them, with someone else at the end of the day, and be happy long term. So here you have it. So this today was a bit interesting because it was a different perspective. It's obviously how they were perceiving you. So it's not always the true you, but that's how they perceive you. So interesting. Anyway, I hope you found it interesting. Anyway, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.